The Chiefs struggled with their receiving core last season, and Patrick Mahomes had to carry the passing game almost entirely on his own. Now, with changes on the horizon, Kansas City might move on from a player many considered essential. But is this decision really a problem? And more, an experienced veteran who has given the Chiefs headaches in the past could become a key addition to their offense. Don't miss any details on these updates, and be sure to leave a like to support the channel. The Chiefs had a major issue with their receiving group last season. Rashee Rice went down in Week 4 with a serious injury, and Marquise Brown barely saw the field after hurting his shoulder in the preseason. With both of them out, Patrick Mahomes was left to work with Xavier Worthy and, well, not much else. This became evident in the Super Bowl, where Kansas City's passing attack looked far from the explosive standard we're used to seeing, and things could get even more complicated this offseason as Brown is set to become a free agent. But is that really a problem? ESPN's Bill Barnwell doesn't think so. In fact, he believes losing Brown could actually be a positive for the Chiefs. According to him, the role Brown played is already covered by Worthy. Brown has the speed to be a deep threat, but the Chiefs used him more as a gadget player, running short routes and crossing patterns. Worthy already does that, Barnwell explained. The analyst also suggested that Kansas City needs a different type of receiver to balance the offense. If they're adding a third wideout alongside Worthy and Rice, it makes more sense to get someone bigger who can work the middle of the field and share responsibilities with Travis Kelce, he added. That makes sense, as the Chiefs' offense became too predictable last season, relying too heavily on Kelce with no dependable WR to ease the load on Mahomes. Kansas City signed Brown to a one-year $7 million deal, expecting him to be a key contributor. But reality was quite different. Even when he returned in Week 16, he never looked 100% and finished the regular season with just 9 receptions for 91 yards in 2 games. In the playoffs, almost non-existent production. With Worthy taking over as the primary deep threat in 2025, it makes sense for the Chiefs to target a more reliable receiver to balance the offense. And Brown, with his career catch rate of just 59.6%, clearly doesn't fit that mold. So Chiefs Kingdom, is letting Hollywood Brown go the right call? Drop your thoughts in the comments, but hold on, because now we're talking about a name that could transform this offense and give Mahomes a reliable target for 2025. Keenan Allen knows the Chiefs very well after spending 11 seasons facing Kansas City as part of the Chargers. But could he put the rivalry aside and wear red and gold? The Pro Football Network believes this idea might not be so far-fetched, especially since Allen would be a valuable addition to a receiving core in need of reinforcements. Even at 32 years old, the veteran continues to produce at a high level. In 12 NFL seasons, he has racked up 974 receptions, 1,274 yards, and 66 touchdowns, averaging 11.6 yards per catch. And even last year, playing for the Bears, Allen showed he still has plenty left in the tank, finishing the season with 70 receptions, 744 yards, and 7 touchdowns in 15 games. Now, if there's one thing that could make Allen consider joining the Chiefs, it's the chance to finally have playoff success. Despite his brilliant career, he has played in just 5 postseason games, with 2 of them dating back to 2013. This lack of high-stakes experience could make Kansas City a more attractive option, as with Mahomes leading the way, a Super Bowl run is never out of the question. The Pro Football Network also points out that Allen could be a more affordable option compared to players like Chris Godwin, whose contract would likely cost twice as much. According to Spotrac's projections, Allen is expected to command around $11 million per year, and a 2-year $22 million deal could be enough to get a deal done. The Chiefs have other offseason priorities, but strengthening the receiving core is crucial. Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy are promising pieces, but Rice is facing a potential suspension in 2025 and is still recovering from injury. Plus, several WRs on the roster are heading to free agency, meaning Kansas City will need reinforcements, either through the market or the draft. And let's be honest, if the goal is to give Mahomes a reliable target, Allen seems like a much safer bet than Hollywood Brown. The Chiefs know they need to bolster their passing attack, and letting Brown walk could be a step in the right direction. But does Keenan Allen even at 32, still have enough to be that guy. He brings experience and consistency, something the team needs, but age is always a factor. Either way, Kansas City needs to act fast to give Mahomes better weapons. Want to stay updated on this offseason? Then make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing.